One favorite thing about Africans.
About African. All right.
Can you please tell us what it is?
Oh, okay. My favorite thing about Africans is the hospitality and the willingness to build. Whether it's by innovation or is it by following other people's footsteps. When you give Africans the right amount of time and the right amount of resources, they can build anything anywhere. I say they because I am Black American, which is, African by lineage, but I'm born and raised in Harlem, New York. My family's from the South, but I've lived in West Africa the last 5 years. I just got back 3 months ago, and I'm probably traveling again in 2027. But I've communed with Africans both here in the States and on the continent of Africa. It's been an amazing experience.
May I ask what countries you've been?
I've been to plenty of countries: Egypt, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, and Uganda. I've just spent the last 5 years living in West Africa, Ghana.
Have you been to Senegal?
Yes, I have been to Senegal, Gorée Island, for kind of like a layover, but I'm actually in the process of learning Wolof. All I know is Jed and Jeff so far.
Nanga? Nanga Def.
Nanga Def, how are you? I forgot how to say, I'm doing well.
Magnifique.
Okay. So I just started, and I'm also trying to pick up a little bit of French. But it's been an amazing experience, and I love it, and it's just, I love the people, I love my heritage. My father, he was a Black empowerment Pan-Africanist. He grew up Christian, but when he moved to Harlem, New York in the 1960s, that's when he started looking into more Black empowerment, and he loved ancient Kemet. So that's how I was raised since the time of my birth.
So he grew up a Christian. Did you convert?
No, I think I was actually brought up as a spiritualist. By the time I was born, my father was already a spiritualist, Black empowerment, sort of Pan-African. So I was brought up as a spiritualist. And then after the separation between my mom and my dad, I kind of converted to Christianity. My sister learned Christianity when she went to college, brought Christianity back to the house. So I spent some years as a Christian also, but as of right now, I'm spiritualist.
May I ask you please what spiritualist?
Spiritualist is more when you understand that there is a God out there. There are universal principles. There are universal laws. But it's also keys and intricate details. It's one thing to learn how to turn on a light. You just flip the switch. But it's another thing you start learning about electrical currents, atoms, protons, electricity. So when you're a spiritualist, you kind of understand the significance of colors, the significance of the seasons, universal laws, universal principles. And instead of just solely knowing that God is out there and God can do things for you, you also learn like the tools and the tactics and the tips out there that He gives you to take your life to another level.
What did you see on Gorée Island? How did you feel? What did you see on Gorée and how did you feel?
It was a mixture of both. A little heart-wrenching, but also another example of not only African ingenuity but the African mindset. I always loved the child, the woman, and the man, all in unity. Even now, as I walk through the African Day Parade, I see all the young people and I see all the old people. But where's 30 through 55? I either see small children, teenagers, or young adults, or I see elders. So it's always just like the proximity of family unity. And it's just a mixture of feelings because we all know the atrocities from Elmina slave dungeon, Kippo slave dungeon, but it's also a pointing forward, similar to the statue, similar to Kwame Nkrumah, forward better, backwards never. So it's a mixture.
When you went to Senegal and you tried to learn Wolof, have you heard about Imam Sheikh Ibrahim Afal, Lamfal?
It sounds like a prayer, but no,
that's him, Lamfal.
Okay, no, I wasn't in Senegal long enough. I was only in Senegal for maybe about 14 hours. That's why I don't name it in my group of countries. That's why I don't name it, because I feel like I love being immersed. I love full immersion into a country, into a culture. 14 hours is all right, but I've been to Amsterdam for 6 hours. I've been to Turkey for 12 hours. Does that count? So that's why I kind of say a little things like that. But can you tell me more about it?
Yes, I went there looking for light, and he showed me the light, like real, what you say, spirituality.
Yes.
And I got lost in Senegal for a whole month. I had to explore it, and that's what I would suggest you. Every Black man should go to Africa, and especially to Senegal.
Okay, yeah. I have. When I said 2027, that's actually one of the main place I was thinking that might be my first trip when I go back to the continent, Senegal. So I'm looking forward to. And the Senegalese influence in Harlem goes way back. We always knew 116th, 110th, the markets being Little Senegal. But also upon my return, I see Senegalese now expanding through all of Harlem, whether it's the braiding salons, whether it's some of the stores, in my gyms. I hear Wolof even walking down the street casually now. So, Senegal is a good place to learn. If you want to meet more Senegalese people, Harlem's a good place to start.
$1 coffee tuba, it's so good.
$1 coffee?
It's called coffee tuba.
Coffee too? Okay, where's that?
Senegalese sell at the corner. You should try it.
Okay.
Tuba is from Senegal.
Definitely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Don't worry about it. I'll give you my card too.
Yes, sir.
Anybody want to know more about me, you can find me www.Africa Cross Culture. That's my webpage, and anywhere on my webpage you can find my social media, my online projects where I have an online community of people who want to learn how to move to the African continent. Okay, I'll give you my card too.